It's a big night of high school sports in our community. The News 8 Highlight Zone starts now.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us again. I'm Greg Wawrinick.
And I'm Brian McClune.
It was the game that was the highlight of last season's Sparta Revival, defeating Logan on their home field.
The Spartans once again 3-0 to start the season. Meanwhile, 2-1 Rangers looking for a little revenge on their home turf. Winner moves to 2-0 in MVC play. A lot of scoring in this one, Greg. Let's see a quick montage of the early action. CJ Siegel putting the finishing touches. 66-yard punt return, 7-3 Logan. Sparta will answer. Greg Jacobs scoring from 6 yards out, 10-7. Sparta back and forth we go. Ambrose Metz-Beard bullies in for an 11-yard score, 14-10 Rangers. Sparta, they would take the lead before halftime. Cole Wisniewski falls in from 1 yard out, 17-14 Sparta at the break. Scoring continued the third. Matthew Escher to Gunnar Parcher, 13-yard catch and pass. Logan takes the lead, 21-17. Turning point of the game right here. Sparta has the punt. Ball goes over the punter's head. He'll be ruled down at the 2. Great position for Logan. Few plays later, Metz-Beard with his second TD of the game, 27-17 Logan lead. Sparta needing a big play to get back into this one. Wisniewski's toss picked off by Christian Kapanke, closing the door on this one. Logan wins 27-17.
It's a great win. They're a great team. I think Sparta's going to win a lot of ball games this year. A hard-fought game, and we're just proud of our guys tonight. It's all building. We're building each week, and that's what we're trying to do. And they know that little by little we're just trying to get better, and we got better this week.
Holmen coming off of last week's big win at Onalaska. They're back at home to take on Central. Second quarter action. Holmen's Mitchell Torrid with the 1 yard TD, and the Vikings have a big lead at the break. To the third quarter, more Holmen. This time, Drew Becker cutting it inside and taking it 39 yards for the touchdown. They now lead by 27. More third quarter action, more Viking running attack. Cable, 11-yard touchdown run, extends the lead to 33. Holmen, a big winner tonight, 48-20, the final. Onalaska's back on the road to take on a winless Aquinas squad. Hilltoppers strike first in this one. Noah Skifton hits Ray Heilman. He was past his defender and is on his way for 6 later on in the first. Then Aquinas knocking at the door. Nick Cambio shedding tacklers on his way towards the goal line, but as he stretches for it, Anna's defense knocks it out and recovers the football. Ensuing possession, Hilltoppers top off a 99-yard drive with Alex Branzini finding a gap into the end zone. Onalaska, they pick up the win, 42-6.
Tomah and West Salem both 2-1 to start the season. Second half, first drive. West Salem aren't done yet. This is junior Brandon Holt going the distance to put another 6 on the board, 24-0. Tomah charging downfield. They're looking to get on the board, 4th and long here. And they convert on the pass to Trey Genevico. Moments later, 4th down again. Tomah on the 3, but the Panthers defense unstoppable, allowing no points in the game. West Salem 31, Tomah 0. Still one more week of Cooley SWC crossover games before the conference schedule gets going.
Prairie Chien going for a perfect 4-0 record in non-conference play. PDC on the road at 1-2 Arcadia this evening. Time's winding down in the first half when we pick up these highlights. Brennan Scow rolls right and throws on the run, but Reed Koenig jumps the route for the pick. However, they would be unable to score before the end of the half. Second half now, Arcadia's down by 8. This one helped their cause. Dayton Silkup coughs up the ball. Jacob Joy recovers, setting up some good field position for Prairie Chien. PDC unable to get 6 again, however. The big fella, Corey Check, good on the 28-yard field goal. Blackhawks take a 17-6 lead, and those 3 points end up being big because Prairie Chien wins 24-21. Undefeated GET, they're opening up a brand new football field, hosting 2-1 River Valley. First quarter, GET's Ben Behan scores the first touchdown in the new stadium. That's
beautiful.
A trivia question 50 years from now. Second quarter, GET showing off the defense. Chris Thompson with the interception. I don't know if that's the first one or not, but Redhawks unable to capitalize off that turnover. Next River Valley possession, Justin Yankee keeps it himself for the TD, but gets buckled down and doesn't allow another score. After that, GT gets the only touchdown in the second half to win it, 14-7.
1-2 Viroqua at home to face Richland Center. First quarter, Viroqua leading 7-0. Senior quarterback Ryan Hanna is going to punch it in. Extra point, no good. Blackhawks lead 13-0, Blackhawks threatening again. Sophomore running back Tyler Hanna. It's the Hanna show. Bust loose, tackled inside the 35, and this would set up this short touchdown pass from Ryan Hanna to Andrew Wedwick. 2-point conversion is good. Blackhawks up 21-13. No final in this one. In other rest of tonight's Cooley versus SWC crossover games, Lancaster 56, Westby 34. Black River Falls losing 18-26 to Dodgeville. Platteville, the winner, 41-0 over Luther.
We got still 8 more games to get to, including one of our area's #1 ranked teams in the state of Minnesota.
Welcome back to the News 8 Highlight Zone. The first AP state rankings of the season were released this week for the Minnesota high school football.
3 teams from the area ranked #1 in the state. Winona in 4A, Caledonia in 2A, and Rushford-Peterson in 1A. Trojans season home openers, they face Southland. Second quarter, a turnover on down by Southland would set up this 27-yard strike by Rush Pete's Peyton Morrison to Jake Paulson, who sheds the defender. Extra point no good. It's 6-0 Trojans. Later in the quarter, it's Morrison back to pass again. This time, though, he gets picked off by Southland's Carter Schmitz, who would get wrestled down. The 6-0 game at the half. Big second half, though, for Rush Pete as they win it 28-0. Season home opener for La Crescent as they take on Casson Manorville. Comets get the ball first, and they score first. Quarterback Matt Winkle keeping it on the triple option, goes 32 yards. KM pouring it on after blocking a punt then as Robbie Horseman shows off his shiftiness, slipping tackles on his way for another score. Casson Manorville wins 40-0. More Minnesota action. Caledonia in the game of the night wins 34-27. 27 unanswered points from the Warriors in the second half. Owen King, 5 TD passes. Winona, a shutout winner. Cotter loses to Goodhue. Spring Grove beats Lyle Pacelli. Look at this. Houston knocking off #1 in 9-man Grand Medal 30-16. And Mabel Canton, a winner over Leroy Ostrander. 2 teams finished tied for second behind Bangor in last year's Scenic Bluff standings.
The Cardinals knocking off one of those teams, Royal, last week. This week, Bangor goes up against the other team that plays second, New Lisbon. First possession of the second half for the Rockets. But it comes to a quick end. Theo Molenberg fires off the edge for the sack, ending the drive. Let's go to the fourth now. Bangor up 51-0. Second string in and still running strong. Jaden Farjan takes it 70 yards, just beating out the defender for a touchdown. Bangor wins 57-0. 2 of the teams Bangor has beaten this season thus far as Royal hosts Melrose-Mindoro in a non-conference battle. Opening drive of the game, Mustangs trying to get something going. Cameron Townsend, other ideas, getting the sack and forcing the punt. Mustangs get another chance in the second quarter. This is Brett Gertis. Going past half field all the way down. Melrose up 7, very next drive, and it's the defense turning it up. Jeremy Anderson gets the pick to regain possession. Mustangs would maintain the lead. Melman wins 25-14.
Independence Gilmanton off to a perfect 3-0 start to the season. They host Oliva Strum. In the first quarter, Dane Keenan takes the handoff going left. He'd cut back right and dive into the end zone for 6, putting the Indies on the board first. Later on in the quarter, Oliva Strum quarterback Ryan Johnson letting one rip. Both players would come down with the football, but Isaac Pape comes away with it for the interception. Following that turnover, Ian Paff connects with Pape on the curl. Say that 5 times fast. He makes some defenders miss and would take it to the house. 14-0. Indy Gilmanton wins 41-0. Whitehall hosting Augusta. Both squads 2-1 to start the season. Norse on offense. Parker Winju rolls out, fires deep to Mitchell Thompson. He makes the grab in the end zone, and Whitehall is up early. Ensuing kickoff, Cameron Stenson fields it, and he finds a huge hole and takes it all the way back to the end zone. And just like that, tied up 6-6. But it's Whitehall who runs away with this one. Winju hits Tristan Wolfer on the slant, and he's off for another score. Whitehall gets the win 48-20.
One more Dairyland stop on tonight's schedule as Blair Taylor hosts Cochran Fountain City. Wildcats on offense. It's going to be Nick Shepard throws up a jump ball in the end zone. Tyler Kirchner comes away with the possession for the score. Blair Taylor grows their lead 23-14. Wildcats with the ball again. It's going to be Shepard going deep, but CFC's Matt Ellenfeld grabs it out of the air. He's running all over the field on his way to the end zone. CFC wins 42-23. Non-conference action for DeSoto as they host SWCHA over at Winona State. Skipping ahead to the fourth quarter, DeSoto leads 14-8. SWCHA's Parker Yeo hits Nate Beaver across the middle for the touchdown to knot things up at 14. Now on a two-point conversion, outside toss to Daryl Carson, who gets into the end zone with ease. That would be enough to seal the game as SWCHA wins 16-14.
More scores from tonight. Ithaca, a 26-6 winner. Wazeeka Steuben, Seneca beats North Crawford, and Kickapoo Lafarge winning at Riverdale. Also, Brookwood beats Cashton, Hillsborough over Necedah, and Pepanelma loses to Elmwood Plum City. One more score, New Glarus with a touchdown and two-point conversion to beat Boston 29-28. Welcome back to the News 8 Highlight Zone. It's how we end every show. Time for our play of the night.
Let's go back to Aleva Strum and Independence Gilmanton. Jump ball on the sidelines. Indy's Isaac Pape comes away with the interception. Independence Gilmanton, a perfect 4-0 on the year.
We're just getting the weekend started for football. College in action tomorrow. I'll be in Green Bay for the Packers on Sunday. Brian,
I'll be in Minnesota
for Monday Night Showdown for the Vikings. Have a great weekend. Bye.